Well, welcome everyone to the Sarpy County Board of Equalization meeting. Today is Tuesday, August 2nd. It's 3 o'clock. Nebraska open meeting rules are on the north wall. We have all 5 commissioners in attendance, along with our county administrator, Dan Hoins, and our county clerk and register of deeds, Debra Houghtaling. County assessor, Dan Pittman, is here, and so is our county treasurer, Chase Jones. If you would, silence your cell phones, and let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah.
2 items on consent.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion by Klug, second by Burmeister. Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carries.
Okay, item 5.1 is protest hearing, rejection of homestead exemption, Form 458 for Lot 148 Falcon Forest, Branden, Kemp. You want to address the board? Yeah, just come on up and say your name and address for the record.
Okay. My name is Branden Kemp. I live at 3714 Linwood Drive in Bellevue. Don't have a specific protest in process. The lateness of the form is my own fault. I asked for your leniency and consideration for an extension. That's all I have for today.
Questions? No? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Dan?
Was it filed time?
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm not Dan, obviously.
Hi, Dan.
Mr. Kemp did file his application after the June 30th deadline. However, he filed it along with a request to extend that deadline prior to July 20th. So by statute, the board does have the authority to grant an extension for him to file as long as he did not receive an extension in prior years, which to my knowledge he did not. I've also spoken with the assessor's office, and it's my understanding that had this been filed on time, it would have been approved by the assessor's office.
Okay.
So you simply need a motion to approve the extension that was filed?
Motion to approve the extension. Dan, will
Grant
send it
the
back, or do you want to do
extension.
both?
Is it to grant the extension?
Will you send
Dan
it
has to
back,
do that.
or do you want to just have them, the applications?
If they would just approve the application.
Motion to approve the extension and the application.
Okay.
That would be my motion.
Second.
Okay. Is this like a hearing, though? Do we have to take anybody else's testimony, or just a protest? All right, I have a motion by Warren, a second by Mixon.
Wait a minute, did you guys hit the thing?
Well, it says motion to uphold.
Okay, I've typed in down here. If you
Okay.
read it, you can read me. I've typed in, we're going to approve the extension and the application.
I
Okay.
moved it.
Yep.
Any further discussion?
This is one of the areas this board has paid a lot of attention to. Is we've actually supported legislation to extend those deadlines just to be sure that we're giving the taxpayers as much deference as possible.
So we should spike the football in the end zone? Is that
Absolutely.
what you're
We'll
saying?
take it when we can,
Okay.
right?
Let's vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carries.
Okay. 5.2 is another protest hearing, rejection of homestead exemption on D's Place, Nancy Kendall.
Yeah, my name is Dave Wolfgram. I do the tax work for Nancy, and we didn't file on time. I had COVID starting on Tuesday. Before that, on the date, on Tuesday, I panicked. I called 911. I subsequently I was diagnosed with COVID. I did go through the medication where they give you this packet of 5 packets. I mean, 5 for 5 days. 3 pills in the morning, 3 pills in the afternoon, and but then we had also filed on the 19th using the July 20th extension, but we were told when we filed this that was only good for Douglas County. So, I mean, I have the documentation where we filed that on the 19th, but so that's
Okay.
we did that, but then again, the reason why I didn't do it on time was because I had COVID.
Looks like you've recovered, so.
I was
Glad to see you here.
I am too. I think I was one of the lucky ones as far as the overall, not like it was a year or two ago, by what I understand.
Well, you never know.
So, okay.
Good to see you. Questions?
Annie, this one also is within the time period prescribed. And I know that the taxpayer made a request to table this matter because she couldn't be here, but I'd like to make a motion to approve the application and the extension. And if that motion doesn't pass, I want to be sure that we give the taxpayer the ability to come back and address the board.
I'll second the motion.
Yeah, and I have a pretty good feeling about this one.
I'd bet on this one.
Okay, I have a motion by Burmeister and a second by Klug. Discussion? Please vote.
Commissioner Kelly, are you going to vote?
Thank you for coming in.
That's it.
Don? I need.
I'm an aye.
Thank you. Ayes 5, nays none. Thank you,
Okay.
Chairman.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Okay, 5.3 is clerical errors, omissions of land previously assessed, notice evaluation changes. Dan, anything on this?
In 3 instances, we had the software system zeroed out the land values on 3 properties. So once we do audits, we find these anomalies and we try to fix them as we go. And that's what we're doing here is that it took a land value that has always been on the property and took it down to 0. So we're just putting it back on.
Okay. Questions for Dan?
So these people have already been notified of a previous wrong value?
They'll get if you approve this, they'll get a evaluation notice. Then they have a protest period just like anybody.
Thank you.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Klug, second by Mixon. Discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 4, nays Warren.
Let's see. Should we recess this here?
Yes.
Recess? Okay. Next item is executive session. I'm going to go ahead and put the BOE in recess, and we'll pick up that executive session after we finish our county board business.
Okay, give me just a minute then, because I gotta follow you. Hold on.
3:08 will be the time.
Okay, thank you. Recess. Wait. Hold on. Okay, and now you're ready for the other one? And I'm ready too. Okay.
Okay, we're going to get into the Board of Commissioners meeting. Now it's 2nd of August. It's 3:08. Nebraska open meeting rules are on the north wall. We've got all 5 commissioners present along with our county administrator and county clerk. The first thing we're going to do today is some awards for core values. Dan Hoins.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, members of the county board. Today we have, I think, the final 2 of round 1 of our attempts to reach out and identify people that exemplify the core values that we implemented a couple of years ago. Those 2 people, and the first one I'd like to call Andy Horst up along with John Simonson. John nominated Andy, and I don't think I should let Brian off the hook either. You can come up, Brian. And while they're making their way up here, I'll just make a couple of comments, and then if they have anything to say, they're certainly welcome to. So Andy was hired originally September of 2010 as a building mechanic. He subsequently was promoted less than a year later, July of 11, to building technician. Andy, you can go ahead and get up front here. You got to get on the camera, all right? Yeah. You get to be shining here. So he was promoted building technician 2011. He has a third grade engineer's license, and he has an applied science degree from Metro. And just in free stuff, both John and Andy, I found fairly early, are boat owners. And so over the course of time, as I became a boat owner, they were giving me tips on what to do and how to do it. So I've always enjoyed that. And these are just a couple of the men that they take care of the small details for all of us that come in. And I'm going to ask either John or Brian if they want to say a little bit more about why they nominated. In particular, John, do you have anything to say there, sir?
Yeah, John, we nominated Andy because he's always shown us the values from day one, and it's every day with him. It's professionalism, quality of his work, and care about what he's doing. So we figured that this award fit him perfectly.
Thanks, John. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Our second one, and it's Cody from Juvenile Services. Cody, if you can make your way up while he's coming up, I'm going to serve two roles here. Tammy is busy today with her back to school bash. She called to apologize. So I'll do the original introduction and presentation of the word, but a little bit about Cody. Hired 2017 as a juvenile service officer, promoted to senior juvenile service officer in 2018, promoted to supervisor in December of 2020, and Cody is a graduate from UNO with a bachelor's degree in criminology and sociology. So if you give me 1 second here, Cody, I'll come up and formally present this to you.
Greg's here. Dan?
What's that? Ah, Greg, good. Tammy told me she wouldn't be here. She may have told me. So a couple of things from the nomination of Cody, and it used these adjectives: understanding, respect, voice of reason, inclusion. It was pretty comprehensive, Cody, so we appreciate that. Chief, do you have anything to add?
I will say Tammy Steensma actually signed off on it, so she was pretty proud of Cody.
Thank you, Greg. That concludes round one, and more to come in a couple of months on core values.
Thank you, and congratulations, Andy and Cody. Appreciate the work you guys do every day. It's good that you get recognized for it, and congratulations again. Commissioners' comments. Commissioner Burmeister.
No, thank you.
It is Sarpy County Fair Week. Hope everybody has a chance to go to it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
No comments.
Hey, I have one comment, Dan, before I give you opportunity. Angie and I think for sure, maybe a few others made it down to the back to school bash. It was really a nice event again. So congratulations to Tammy and her staff for putting on a really great event. A lot of great civic groups there, and it was fun. So it was hot, but it was fun. Dan?
Just say as soon as you get that fair done, we can finish putting that pipe in the ground through the fairgrounds, and we'll have the north-south leg complete when we do that. So they've been a good partner to work with on that event, Fair Board.
Thank you. Okay, consent agenda, 9 items. Any commissioners want to see any of those moved, let me know. Otherwise, take a motion to approve as published.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion by Warren and a second by Commissioner Mixon. Discussion. Vote, please.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carries.
Okay, on the regular agenda, we're going to start out with a public hearing and a recommendation to the Liquor Control Commission for Patriarch Distillers for a Class Z micro distillery liquor license for a business at 11310 South 146th Street in Papillion. Jeffrey Haddon is the manager. Is Jeffrey here?
Good afternoon. My name is Jeff Adden. I live at 10721 South 210th Street in Gretna. Asking for a license, Z license as it states here, to move. We're growing, expanding. We're currently in La Vista, and we want to continue to grow. So that's the reason why we're asking to move to the new location. So.
Right. Any questions? Okay, it's a public hearing. Anybody want to address the board? Besides Jeffrey on this? Okay, I'll close the public hearing.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the Class Z liquor license for Patriot Distilleries.
Second.
Okay, motion by Warren and a second by Commissioner Klug to approve the recommendation. Comments, questions? Okay, let's vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carries.
Okay, item 6.2 is a recommendation to that same Liquor Control Commission for Talus LLC, application for addition to the liquor license for a 41 by 36 outdoor patio to their existing Class C liquor license for a business at 10914 Cumberland Drive, Suite 101 and 103 in Papillion. Pat Sullivan.
Good morning, afternoon, Commissioners. Patrick Sullivan for the applicant on this. We've kind of picked a real unique way of marketing this, and that's having to come before a public body. It's going to be 3 times now to get our liquor license straight. This is initially was not included was the patio. And then so we applied for an amendment to get the patio listed, and on part of that, the fire pit and other grass area was not included. So I'll see you guys in a month again, assuming this is approved. But it's just an addition to the existing Talus, which will be opening as soon as this liquor license amendment gets approved.
Okay. Comments or questions for Mr. Sullivan? Motion, please.
Motion to approve the application for the liquor license for the outdoor patio portion of Talus. And then that includes the indoor and now the outdoor, and then it's all, okay.
Second.
Okay, motion by Warren, second by Klug. Any further comments? Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carries.
Need any help on this? Maybe Jeff can help you.
Okay, 6.3 is Resolution 205, award the low bid to Old Castle Materials Midwest, doing business as Omni Engineering, for asphalt overlay project for Hidden Valley Drive, $262,986.60. Beth
Chairman.
Garber, Deputy County Administrator.
Assistant County Administrator, yes. Thank you, sir.
Well, whatever.
On July 20th, 2022, 2 bids were received for the Hidden Valley Drive asphalt overlay. After review, it's recommended the bid be awarded to the low bidder, OMG Midwest, for $262,986.60. The high bid for the project was $316,065, with the engineer's estimate at $245,352.50. This project is a precursor to the Bridge 46 work, which is located on 75th Street south of Platteview Road. This project has 14 calendar days to complete the work, with the bridge expected to be completed in the winter, with final completion of the bridge in September of 2023. Zach and Scott are available if you have any questions on specific work.
Questions? Sorry for goofing up your duty
No worries.
title. I didn't mean to make Scott nervous either. Okay,
Motion to approve.
thank you.
Second.
Motion by Klug, second by Burmeister. Discussion? Please vote.
Ayes 5, nays none, motion carries.
Okay, all agenda items having been addressed as published. The Board of Commissioners is adjourned. Thanks for coming. Well, as soon as the room cleared 22, we went into executive session where discussion was restricted to litigation. Need a motion to return to the regular session.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mixon, second by Klug. Please vote.
Wait a minute,
Yep, there we go.
okay.
So I just took your spot, Gary.
I moved it. but I
Somebody
beat me
seconded
to it. Oh, well, hell.
Who's going to, say who's going to second? Okay. Ayes 5, nays none.
Okay. All agenda items having been addressed as published, the Board of Equalization is adjourned. I'd like to thank all four of you for coming.
Don, I need